One of the exemptions under 119. Then it said, the appellant has an adequate legal remedy for expeditiously obtaining relief pursuant to the Public Records Act, Section 119.11, Florida Statutes 1995. Section 119.11 provides for an accelerated hearing so that the trial court can determine whether or not the agency properly refused to produce the record. The appellant must first serve a complaint on the appropriate agency. Neither the trial court's order, which dismissed the appellant's petition without prejudice, nor this court's opinion prevent the appellant from pursuing his request pursuant to these provisions of the Public Records Act. You have relief. Mandamus may not be inappropriate, but that doesn't mean you don't have the ability to do what you need to do.
And our petition kind of says the 118, expedited hearings on that.
I know, and when you first came in, you were coming in there, that's why I asked the question. The first request was a 119 petition, right?
Correct.
I think that would do enough, but that's why I asked you, which is still before me, 119 or mandamus. I don't think mandamus is appropriate. I would not grant an alternative writ, give you an opportunity to file a petition for a records request under 119. How long do you need to do that?
Well, we already have a petition.
I know, but you just told me that.
So I need.
You just told me you were traveling under mandamus, so you got 5 days to file another one. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Once we do that, then it looks to me like there are a couple issues. Number one, the burden of claiming an exemption is upon the public agency. So if there's an exemption claimed under Florida statutes, it's got to be satisfied by the defendant here. But we also have an assertion this isn't a public record.
And Your Honor, since we have the witnesses, I mean,
But we don't have an operative pleading.
we don't have a pleading to go forward on. All right.
Because I'm not granted an alternative. I didn't grant an alternative writ because I think the appropriate procedural device in this case is a public records request, and that's probably more expedited, accelerated hearing than otherwise. I mean, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, let's have briefs on whether or not this is a public record. The law. We'll have the evidentiary hearing, and then we also have in the evidentiary hearing, if there's an exemption asserted, the defendant will have to, a putative public agency, okay, would have the burden of proving it.